The moral of the story is, a knight in shining armor, isn't going to change anything. You need the sun, the essence of the light of the day. O makes O. Two A's can't make an O, and two E's cannot make an O. The Igbos are humans. They just have a superior culture, which is the foundation of all religions, the Igbo Ukwu Empire. And there's wordplay there. Of course, the wordplay means dick, and it is a spill to waste your time. That's part of the moral. Bear with me. They are blinded by a desire to have it their way. Only the top naturally is not. I don't need to snake anyone. I don't have any ulterior motives other than to do God's will, because God made me this way. And once you embrace the truth, what illusion do I need to have? What need is there for illusion? So power corrupts everyone but the one God has chosen. He doesn't have any racial or ulterior motives. You would naturally respect him, and women would naturally want to give themselves to him. Period. So my only motivation is the truth and the divine order. We are at the point of no return, where man's direction of technology, drugs, chemistry, mind control, etc. prevents him from grace hopelessly. All the princes of Judah, Jacob, Eri, the tribes of Jacob, the tribes of Judah, if they're not related to Eri, they're not Jews. The tribes of Jacob, I am the leopard, the lion, leopard of Judah, herald, leopard. The herald image of the lion is the leopard, leopard. The lion is too slow and big and dumb. The cat is too, pussy-like. The lion is grace and strength perfected. 100,000 plus years of human evolution with the Alpha O bloodline cannot be imitated with success. Two E's cannot make an O. Neither can two A's or an A and an E. For the same reason, two snakes cannot make a hawk overnight. Not in Dexter's fucking lab, especially. Trust me. Satan's so-called deep secrets or education, homeschooled or not, is out of harmony with God. And to extract the needle from all the haystacks in the world together is a waste, when the O can explain it with God's speed and grace. Man does not understand the soul of man. Is in the heart of one man, at least it was. Because when I die, it no longer will be. Main A struck and move. Narmer Mene, United Egypt. Jesus skywalked to avoid capture with the grace of the sky god, so to speak. And I sparred and made the other views hide, showing their true works being of Hades or hides. While they were being a bull, using the bull of Anubis, the bull of divination, and Pandora's false hope. Hope was kept in the box. Mene, A is us or Jesus, and Chukwu Mecca, the three most key people in human history. All cockiness aside, hear me out. Main A, the last human king, was betrayed by the multitudes who would divide and Goliath. I finally came to the conclusion, slowly but surely, that Egypt was built with the foundation of truth, and it was never finished because every layer was based on lies and human carnal desires and these inferior desires to just divide the pie. That's why you had cults vying for power. The rise of the ram, first intermediate period, the rise of the bull, and finally the rise of Amen, who Ramses himself embraced. It was Amen, Ramses, who plays the role of Khans, or the baby, the Khan whore of Amen, and Mut, okay, which is backwards, which is Tum. Mene, the last human king, was betrayed by the multitudes who would divide and Goliath. They merged them together. David and Goliath, King Solomon's temple. Divide and Goliath became their temple. The merger of the two. Jesus represents a man seeking to take his rightful place in vain. This is what he represents. And why was it in vain, right? In more than one way. No point, history repeats. Okay, there was no point for him to do that because you're all cowards who would have betrayed him regardless. Chukwuemeka, the last and the greatest spirit warrior ever, and he is the gatekeeper of heaven's captain of the gate. So what I mean is, I'm not greater than Jesus, but I am a greater warrior than Narmer. Narmer was the guy who laid the foundation, and in his spirit perfected. You got Chukwuemeka, who did what no man will ever be able to do, ever, then, now, or ever. My martial arts, quote unquote, spirit warrior success surpasses and supersedes everything. We come into an age of technology where people are breeding in the wrong direction. Snakes cannot breed a hawk that is greater. Hippos can't, jackals can't, and the con man sorcerer above all cannot. Not in reality. You need the moral of the story. Morality, more reality. When the gates closed, all represents man's failure to protect the spirit and he who is closest to God. Everyone else is just everyone else. Those three matter most. The spirit manifested in the last hope of humanity, Chukwuemeka. Jesus, the King of Kings, the Son of God, he who did what no other man could possibly do. And main A, the guy who laid down the foundation, the hawk, the leopard, and the hare, the heir to the throne, which is moving, skywalking, moving with grace, striking effectively, super speed from the sky coming down to strike down your opponent. So the main character, the protagonist, the main character, your character, right? Your character makes you the main character. Having character, core, character. There is no more Ba because there is nothing for the spirit to return to. Ba, bol, on. Ba, bol is on. Right? Ladies, laid, ease. They're the problem as well. I am the beginning part of heaven. Think gates and the end of martial truths. The opening, no, wolf can open no one but me. They stabbed me in the back slowly over 36 years with their turtle philosophy, as I was the baby Horus growing up, the baby Pharaoh, in the tradition of betraying Caesar. Lucifer, Eon, or En, versus the bravery inspired by the Pharaoh. Shallow mind control cowards. Man is too shallow to understand God, even if they read my mind my whole life on earth. The spirit is not in the brain, nor is it in a matter of point of view. It's not in matter, or it's not a matter of point of view. It is the Son, the closest to God. Everyone else is just everyone else. It's like Ray. I'm about to run out of time on my phone. I'm gonna have to finish this off later or something. You know, it's good stuff here. You're just gonna have to miss it. Okay, basically the presentation, right? The ray, okay? It's just a little hint of spirit, you know, and a bunch of psychology. That's what they're doing. This is for the psychological effect of coming together as traitor cults to destroy your link to God. That is what gang stalking is about. And after this, it will just be the continuity of this ritual. This is the most important ritual to Satanists since Christ. It is to destroy the link. Now it will be a missing link permanently. I reject all other points of view. This is a O-centric, a O-centric, a Ra-centric, a Haru-centric, Shu and Ra, Haru-centric point of view. The only truth. Ibo Uku, Ak, O, Obi, Ak. The H is the fence. It's Ak, Ak, or whatever noise they make. Ak. O, Obi, Ibo, Uku, Empire gave you main A. Jacob Airy, Jacob's ladder. The hawk, the leopard, and the hare are all the top spirit warrior needs. All religions are misunderstood by shallow fools, and they lead you to spiritual death. When man does not stand with me, you have all chosen Satan together, which is how many times worse than Barabbas. This is where the gates close. The end of the line. You have failed me, and you have failed God. Don't even approach the gates. I am your judgment. And